The girl, this is a text thread, right? Y'all probably seen this. The girl says, I'm bringing my best friend with me, right? Obviously, they're talking about some type of date. Dude says 4. She says she wanted to go out for food and drinks. And he says, well, I'm not paying for her because I invited you. Okay, I'll be honest. She's only coming for my safety because this is our first date.
Yeah.
He says, okay. Oh, okay. I respect it. Well, tell RoboCop to sit her ass outside and scan the perimeters because I still ain't paying for her. And so this opens the door to the question of the girl that brings her friend on the first date for safety. Have you ever been through that? I have. Mm-mm. Okay, cool. I've actually been through that twice in my life. You have been through that. You never been out with somebody and their friend came?
Mm-mm. Not on a date that I set up and a girl told me or I knew she was with her friend for safety. I've been in a situation where I was with a girl and her friend, but like I always just like knew. It never was. I've never been on a first date with a girl that I've never been on a first date with a girl that said, yeah, I'm bringing a friend for safety. Never. And I told Terrell, I don't fuck with it. I think if you need to bring your friend on the first date for safety, I don't want to go on a first date with you. If you feel like you need to bring your friend with me, if you feel like you need to bring your friend with you to go on a first date with me, then we don't need to go on a first date because, like, I'm just not making you feel comfortable enough. I could talk to somebody else that's not going to be extra like that. And I feel like I don't think I'm a threatening person, or I don't think I come off that way. So if that's your preference, that's cool. I'm just letting you know that's a red flag for me because I'm not trying to get to know you and your friend. And most of the time when you go out with that girl, their friend, they'll say that their friend's there for safety, but a lot of times they friend be there for like security or like you're trying to die. You ever be with a girl and her Nah, I don't mean that. So this is what I mean by that. I mean, like, you ever be with a girl and her friend and she talking to her friend the whole time? Every time her friend say something, she press to say what her friend's saying. And now you gotta sit there and it's like me and your friend are entertaining you. And it's like, I get this, but like this is low-key your inability to connect with somebody just a one-on-one. It's nerve-wracking. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a way that you feel, but I think if you need to have your friend there for safety, like, hold on, wait. I mean, like, are we not talking every day? First date, I can see if, all right, bet, look, I come in and ask you if you want to go on a date. That's one thing, but like.
Well, let me respond because as somebody who's done it twice, both those situations, it actually was a dope type situation. And I understood this is your first time seeing me in person. We might have, and especially nowadays with people just talking in DMs and maybe 2 or 3 FaceTime dates, it is 100% a possibility that somebody might have somebody tag along. I don't think that that's the most ideal thing. I don't. Yeah. I'm just saying that I've actually been through that. It's crazy because I've actually been through that.
How did you feel when she told you that?
Both situations, I didn't know that there was going to be another person there until I was getting ready to leave, and they were like, oh, it's me and my friend. And I'm already dressed and ready to go. And it's like, oh, all right, cool.
Yeah.
In both situations, so you see, it really all depends, too, because I don't
And I've been in a situation like that, too, where it's like, oh, it's me and my friend. And you're like, oh,
see?
okay. But
now,
no,
it is a little bit
different, her saying, she's literally saying, I'm bringing my friend for safety.
Yeah, but
Girl,
you know what?
Get the fuck.
Terrance, both of my situations, I knew that the friend was there for safety because it was my first time seeing this shit. And
if you don't feel safe,
Terrance, this is the thing.
If you don't feel safe going out with me, then we don't have to go out. You can take your ass out with someone else.
But do you not care if somebody has had, a situation in their
I don't give a
past
fuck.
Or something like that?
No. You want to know why? Because we all are out here dating. Feel me?
Okay.
And
right. I'm about to hit you with
in the dating world, there are going to be things that have happened to you, but people do not have to deal with it. Nobody should have to deal with that. I think it's awkward for you to bring somebody else with you on a first date, period. I think a first date, y'all going to want to say how special y'all first date was. Y'all going to want to go back on memory lane. Maybe go back and look at pictures. Think about how awkward it's going to be that you have to create these first memories with her and her fuckboy ass, annoying ass friend. Fuck your friend. Tell your friend no. Like, if you can't tell your friend no, or if you have to bring your friend for safety, cool. That's you. But it's going to be niggas like me who going to say, fuck you. I'm going to go talk to somebody else.
Please.
All
if
right.
you want to make it seem like niggas are these perfect Prince Charming niggas.
I'm not, but like, yo.
Like, cool. But the fact of the matter is, sometimes niggas be creeps.
Yeah, you right.
Niggas,
and some of us are not creeps.
But it's not.
And some of us ain't.
Terrance.
So we not all going, we not moving out here like that. Because some of you women are whack as fuck. So can I say we splitting the bill? Because I don't know what you're going to do after this.
Now you not on man
time. Can I do that? Can I say we splitting the bill? Because I don't know what type of chick you about to be.
You're not on man time.
It's a risk. It's high risk, high reward, right?
You're not on man time, though.
Nigga, I can put, I can tag high risk, high reward on my forehead. That's high risk, high reward. If you want to play the game like a bitch, you're gonna take L's, and that's men and women.
Don't listen to him. He's not on man time.
Terrell,
man time.
You're not on man time.
You're not on man time.
You're not on man time, buddy.
First of all, you got me fucked up. Both times that situation happened to me, I paid for the girl and her friend and me.
That's why.
Because I'm not a broke ass nigga. Facts.
That's why he's doing this, because he has experience. Because he did it.
Because it's not that big of a deal, and I still made dope connections with the women that I went to meet. I just also, look, you all fellas, listen to a nigga that's done it. Listen to this.
Your shit different. You keep trying to make it seem like it's this shit. Nah.
I've done this, but think about this. If you really like this chick and you this Prince Charming ass nigga that Terrance is trying to make you out to be, think about it this way. If you a dope ass nigga and you got great conversation and you got a dope personality, you should still be able to. And this is the thing that I hate about this nigga. Sorry for cursing, because I said I was gonna stop cursing and saying the N-word, but fuck that right now. This nigga says Terrance is the most smoothest. Y'all should see this nigga with women. Y'all should see him.
What are you talking about?
It don't matter who's there. Terrance could be talking to somebody, or he could show up on a date, and the girl could have her best friend and her other best friend. And Terrance he thinks I'm stupid. I know this man since we was embryo. Since we was both little web fingers in the womb, motherfuckers. This is what Terrance would do, because I know him. Terrance would use the friend to create and establish equity in the woman he liked. Terrance, would you not?
He
100% would.
100%.
He would be telling the friend, oh, you know what I like about your girl? Let me tell you about your girl. I was talking to her. I was this and that. He'd be making all types of equity. So what the fuck is he talking about? This is what he would do. Fellas, if shorty want to bring somebody for safety, and you establish conflict with that, you now put yourself in the predator category that you could not be. You could not be a predator at all. But since you want to put yourself in this category and say, why the fuck you need somebody for safety? Now you look like a rapist.
Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me?
Let her bring somebody.
You're fucking tripping.
Terrance, now think about it.
I'm losing my voice. I can't even get off of this.
Terrance, think about it. If you play what the fuck you want to bring somebody for safety for? That's crazy. Oh, well, you know what?
I deserve a chance
I'm splitting the bill.
I deserve a chance to respond. I deserve a chance to respond.
Ahead.
I feel like that is bullshit, Terrell. It is unfair for you to be taking that type of precaution with me. I ain't give you no type of vibe like that. That's like you showing up and you like this with the mace in your hand. You got the mace and you like, I ain't know what type of nigga you was about to be. Yo, you can go the fuck home for real. We've been talking every day. We feeling each other, we vibing. It ain't no reason for you to feel like I'm on that type of energy. And if you do, it's not time for a first date. How about waiting until you feel safe enough to be around me for us to go on a first date? Because I'm going to let you know, ladies, you look like a fucking weirdo. You do.
No, you don't.
Yes,
ladies,
you do.
No, you don't.
You look like a weirdo. And I'm not saying you don't have trauma that you've been through. I'm not saying that. But we have to be honest. I can have gone through certain chicks treating me a certain way on dates, but can I let that affect how I go on a date with you? No, because dating is dating. That's like me thinking I can flex the rules just because of what I've been through, or just because I fail hard. The game is the same, no matter how you fall. Like, your experience is your experience, but you need to understand, like we said, Terrell, your perspective. People don't want to get out here and deal with your bullshit. Just because I had a girl let's say I had a girl just fucking do some random shit when we was doing something. I can't now say, okay, I can't take a precaution around some fuckboy shit. But it's hard for me to give an example because My precaution can be a good precaution and somebody can deal with it, but you also need to realize that there are people who are out here, ladies, there are men out here who aren't on any type of energy like that, and you're going to come off as a weirdo. And you could ruin, the same way Terrell telling you to take a precaution because bruh could be a rapist or a predator, the risk.
Terrance,
question. The risk right there is not as high as him just being a you know what I'm saying? Like, he could be a regular straight edge dude. So the risk of him being a rapist or a predator, I feel like, I'm not going to say is there's none.
Right. And on that percentage, I can act.
No, you cannot.
Terry, now let me ask you this. Do you have an issue with the fact that the friend is there or paying?
I have an issue that you feel like you need to bring a friend for safety. It's not about a friend being there. I've been in that situation. It's bringing a friend for safety makes me feel like we don't need to be on no first date. Because if you don't feel safe and you got to bring your friend, then we obviously not a match.
But question though, don't you play a role? If she feel like she got to bring her friend for you, what role do you play in her feeling like she got to even bring her friend?
And that's the bad thing about women. You doing exactly that. You trying to make it seem like, can I say this?
You've been saying a lot.
You're trying to make it seem like because she feels like she needs to bring a friend, it is solely because of how I make her feel, when it could be because of her trauma. And ain't nobody saying there's anything wrong with that. All I'm saying is, you have to be able to own your own trauma, y'all. You got to be able to say, I've been through some shit, so believe it or not, this is how I am. Is that acceptable for you, or I'll move on? You can't expect people to expect the rules to be flexed just because you went through some shit. They're dating every day. He could date 3 other girls besides you, and you're showing up with your friend. Do you know you're setting yourself back? Regardless of what you've been through, yeah, you're looking out for yourself, but you could also be holding yourself back. That's why I said you just got to understand when you put the boot on your car, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to be driving the same. Can you move? Yeah.
You can't move with a boot. That's the purpose of a boot. Wrong example.
Nigga, you could put a boot on and get that bitch to go. I've seen videos of it. But look at the force.
But T, do you think it would be better if she say that up front? Like, yo, I'm not all the way cool with just a date, but I would try and bring my friend type shit. I get these young men not wanting to pay for you and your friend. Not everybody got it to just be paying for that. Some niggas, and it's very common, more common than anything else, we save money for dates. You know what I'm saying? When you'll get to a point in your life where you don't have to, but it's very common for somebody to say, you know what? I got a couple $100, we going out.
Yeah.
That's more common than anything. I can understand you not wanting to pay for the friend. But to me, if somebody don't feel safe with me, we just talked about how your perception is your reality, remember?
Yeah.
If you're perceived as somebody she can't trust, why is that now, your trauma? What if you said that? What if she told you, I don't really know how the vibe about to be, so I'm bringing my friend for safety? You play a role in those initial conversations and why she feel that way.
And that's why I say I feel like the person that I am, I don't think I give off a vibe that would be on some awkward shit. So I feel like if you feel that way, it's not time for a first date then. It's cool. We could just keep chopping it. We could get on the phone or whatever, but like, I'm not going on a date with you and your friend. I don't give a fuck about her. Look, I don't know her. Same way you don't know me. I don't know this fucking girl.
I was getting ready to say, you would never probably be in a situation because you don't give off a creepy vibe. But I think
that's why I'm saying this, y'all. You're trying to make it seem like this can only be said for creepy vibes.
You won't even let me say anything. What I'm saying is, you wouldn't give off that energy. But you're making it seem like it's just based on these girls' trauma and not that some of these dudes, they be cool, but you don't know. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but also there are situations like that one where bruh is probably, do you think bruh who was just in the text message right there was a creep?
We don't know. I don't know. Because to me, I think different than you, Terrance. I'm thinking, why does he have such an issue with her bringing her friend? You can still establish equity. And I've watched Terrance.
Why does he have an issue with her bringing her friend on a first date? You don't see why he would have an issue?
I do, but like, I don't see why you would have such, like, this is a deal breaker. Now, it wasn't a deal breaker for him. He said, set her
It's a deal breaker. I'm letting you know right now it's a deal breaker for me. It's a deal breaker for me. I'm letting you know.
Matter of fact, he didn't even
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, but he didn't have a problem with the friend coming. He just didn't want to pay.
Yeah.
So to me,
I don't like the safety
he's less of a problem than the person that's like, if your friends coming, that's a deal breaker.
It is a deal breaker.
It to me sounds creepy to say that.
It sounds creepy. Why?
It sounds like you just want the girl all to yourself.
I do.
But in a creepy way.
So because I want her all to myself on a date, I'm a creep.
No. I'm saying if somebody don't feel comfortable being alone with you,
then we not going on a date. Period.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's very common fucking sense.
I get what you're saying.
We're not about to do this
But
bullshit that you're doing, Terrell. We're not doing that. I'm sorry. Ladies, let me say this, Terrell. Just don't say anything. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the ladies real quick. I'm just going to give y'all this side of it.
You gonna tell them they're stupid again?
I know most of the ladies that's watching, so I ask y'all, if you listen, the ladies listening. You go on a date. You find a man of your dreams, right? You going on a date. Are you bringing your friend? I guarantee you, 85% of the women listening to this are going to say no. Because
the man of your dreams,
most people know that dating is between two people.
Terrance, you making it seem like...
If you are at a point in your life where you are feeling like you need to take somebody on a date with you, you don't need to go on a date with that person. I'm trying to help you out.
But Terrance, you making it seem like this person is the man of their dreams. This is just a random nigga.
Okay,
Who
look,
knows? We don't know that yet.
Let's even say it's a random dude that you don't even know, right? If you feel so uncomfortable going on a date with him that you need to take your friend, you don't need to go on a date with him. Period. Like, that is the simplest, that is as easy...
I do agree.
Easiest way I could give it to you.
I do agree.
Taking your friend, you look like a weirdo now. You. And I'm letting you know that. From a nigga that's not a rapist, that's not a fucking predator, that's not out here doing none of that fuckboy shit, I'm letting you know we would look at you like a weirdo. We don't feel like dealing with your friend. We trying to get to know you.
And from a nigga
Let
who's
Terrell
done
walk
it
you
twice.
into an L.
From a nigga who's done it twice.
And are you with them?
No.
That's what the fuck I thought.
What does that have to do with the date, Terrance? It has nothing to do. From a nigga who done it twice, and for your information, it did work out. From a nigga who's done it twice, it wasn't that big of a deal. And the friend being there, the way you act around the friend and the way you respond to both fellas, y'all don't know. You could be talking yourself out of a threesome. This pussy nigga's keeping you from an opportunity.
Do you hear what this nigga is saying
what
out of his fucking mouth?
Since y'all so fucking sexualize everything, what if she come and say that her friend trying to get down too?
Terrell,
then what?
You are selling these niggas.
Happy.
You're the nigga that says, do you know that if you go to the gym, do you know how many bitches be in the gym? And it's like, do not let this nigga sell you that you're going to go to the gym and get bitches because it's not a thing. They just there. Do not let Terrell make you think that because you will be going out with two girls, you have the opportunity to sleep with them both. You actually have less of a... Terrell, let me say this. You have less of an opportunity to get ass if you're going out in this situation than you do.
That's true.
If you're going out with one joint.
It is true. You have less of an opportunity.
You have less of an opportunity.
But like this, like we said...
Get home while you drive your black ass back
like we said, though, the possibility is there.
Oh, my God.
That's all I'm saying.
I have more of a possibility of having a threesome by going out on a date with one girl than I do with a girl bringing her friend for safety. So you mean she gonna go from safety
y'all see he exposed himself. He exposed himself. He said you have less of an opportunity to get ass if the friend is there.
Who brought the sex up?
That means...
Who brought up sex? Not me. Not me. Don't do that. Don't do that,
Somebody
Terrell.
get you.
Don't do that.
Because what is it about?
Look, I know what he's trying to do.
Terrance, but that's my thing. Niggas be trying to fuck. I get it.
Terrell, you brought up sex. I never brought it up.
I know. I did. I'm not putting this on you. All I'm now saying, new thing.
All right.
Men be trying to have sex. And y'all know if the friend come, like you just said, after I said it first, but the chances of you having that nightcap when the friend come go down. But it's like, what type of equity you trying to build? Is this somebody you trying to be with, or is this just somebody you trying to fuck? I can understand you having an issue with the friend coming and not wanting to pay for the friend if it's somebody you just trying to fuck. Me, in my situations when I did it twice, and I keep saying that, I really rock with both of the women that were there. You know what I'm saying? Both of the women in both situations. So when they friend came, that became a new...
Trust me. You
friend.
know, like you said.
This nigga...
You know me.
Is faking right now.
I'm not faking, Terrell. We talking about a first date. You know me. I am the most social person ever. Like, your girlfriend would definitely fuck with me. Like, my girlfriend
could bring 3 friends and Terrance would be fine with it.
No, I would
and would
not.
pay for all of them. He'd pick up the bill. He would.
Terrell, I would not on the first date, Terrell. I would be sick. I would be sick.
But you would pay for all of them.
Terrell, you talking about what I would do in the middle of a moment that I can't control. I might do that, and I would make my way through that. I probably would, but I would be upset about that. I would not like that. That's one of the most annoying things ever. You want alone time with your girl, but then you know you have to share that with her friends, but still, man, like, damn. That would blow the shit out of me. You would be a dub in my book. Oh, I'm bringing my friend. I'd be like, all right, well, then let's just reschedule for Friday. See if your friend can come Friday, and then we just would not link.
What if your friend come and then...
What if the friend come and the friend bad as shit? Terrell, now you just changed the color of it. Now, guess what? She bring her friend ass fat, legs crazy, hair done. She's stunting on the joint that you out here with. Your friend might have a better... Terrell! Now you're gonna say exactly what happened to you on this podcast. Terrell's getting ready to tell y'all a story about a time he went out with 2 women, and you can tell this story, right? Right?
I'm trying to remember what.
Terrell, no, he know what it is. He know exactly what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
Terrell went on a story.
What year? Say the year.
I ain't gonna say the year because I ain't gonna try to get the nigga in trouble because then that's how people start counting on their fingers.
I have no trouble to get. I have no trouble to get in. I'm out the game.
No, you out the game, so we ain't.
So
gonna talk
I have
about
no trouble. Go ahead.
I'll just tell y'all what Terrell told me. I'll tell the story for the nigga.
What year?
Terrell went out with 2 girls at one time because the girl brought her friend, and the girlfriend was bad as shit, fucking with Terrell, and had better convo than the girl he went out with.
Ooh, Terrance, what year was that?
Terrell,
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. All I know is that happened.
Tell me the year.
I don't know the year. Why did he ask me the year? Like I was there. I ain't jotted down. It's your life.
Nigga, was he in college or we was out of school?
We was out of school. This was when we was old enough to go on. You was old enough to get 2 women. You weren't getting 2 women when you were in full sale, nigga. But look, fellas, do you know that could happen?
I don't even remember.
She brings shorty, and this the shorty look that I done seen on my Instagram.
Oh shit! Look, that's
Ashley __ 80. How you doing? It's nice to meet you. I done seen you a million times, basically. And now you in that joint trying to keep your cool, but look, you still gotta. You interested in her, but look, I'm just interested in you. We still at the beginning. This the first date. You gonna bring your badass friend on your first date?
It's gonna look like I'm trying to tuck the experience, like I don't remember when I do, but I truly do not remember.
Oh yeah, nah, y'all see what he doing.
Who? I know what it was. I remember that happening to me. I just don't remember who it was. That's if you gave me a year, I would be able to place it. Was it before or after 2015? Before or after 2015? 2015?
That was it. Sure, that's it.
Whatever, man. Hey, look, listen to this nigga if you want to. You be missing out on the threesome.
Oh my God.
Since that's all y'all give a fuck about, y'all ain't trying to build no emotional equity.
All you getting out of that, fellas, is paying for 2 women and not 1. Don't waste your time, dog.
When you got it like that, that money is nothing.
So look at the percentage of niggas you talking to.
Y'all be going to Fridays. It ain't like you taking both these chicks to the best steakhouse in the world. Y'all going up the street to the Applebee's. You can't afford 2 for $20s? That's $60.
Do you know what her friend is going to tap her on the shoulder and say when you pull up to the Applebee's? He's not the one. Because that's another thing. Her friend is the ultimate judge.
And you know what's crazy, Terrance?
Imagine first date with her and her friend. They going to go home and talk about her friend get to detail the experience just like you. Yeah, remember he didn't ask for this? Your girl going to be like, I didn't even see him do that. You like, yeah, he didn't even get a napkin. You like, damn, like, fuck that. Fuck that, bro.
And
no
you know
way.
What? Y'all gonna stop shitting on these restaurants because when me and Dad went to Olive Garden randomly, me and Dad will meet me at Olive Garden. All right, bet. That joint was packed with young couples. But y'all thinking like y'all wouldn't go. Y'all know y'all fuck with the breadsticks and the tour of Italy and
Italian Applebee's. Remember that TikTok?
Y'all, I seen a bunch of y'all saying, look, tell me when to stop. Okay.
Heavy eater.
All right, y'all.